Hey, yo, they dropped the Lisa trailer. Lisa, baby. And I have to go ahead and do the reaction, do the breakdown. Y'all already know what it is. Actually, there's a lot of things to talk about here on the channel this week. We got some gameplay trailer from the Summer Game Fest that I'm also going to go ahead and review, breakdown, and show you guys what we're getting in the demo. It's looking pretty heat. JoJo's All-Star Battle R is looking very, very, very interesting. And needless to say, the new battle system and additions, subtractions, and everything else that we've been given, masterpiece. But let's go ahead and break down Lisa. Let's see what Lisa's giving us. Let's go ahead and check out the video. Let's react to that first, and then y'all already know what we're gonna do. Let's get it. All right, y'all already know what to do, baby. Make sure you guys go ahead and slap that thumbs up, that follow, and the share. Let's get it, Lisa. Show me what you got, baby. All right, here we go. Come on, mommy. Oh, shit, really? Off the ground? Off the ground? Off the ground, hold up. All right, she has a lot of her moves. There's the command grapple. There's the command grapple. Oh, they didn't do the sidestep, dodged it. Wait a minute. Did I just see what I think I just saw? Holy shit. That was dope. That was crazy. So first and foremost, let's check out this combo and see her combo route. There's Lisa. With, of course, her updated design there with the anime updated design. There goes a few moves. There goes a Hammond Scarf. And that is the special technique right there, which is the medallion, the sunlight medallion. Now that right there that she did, I've been watching a lot of gameplay for Lisa recently. And the gameplay that I saw, a lot of her moves, in the last patch that they gave for All-Star Battle a while back, because at that point I already dropped the game, but apparently the last patch that they dropped for All-Star Battle, they gave her some decent combo routes, but they all really ended with the command grapple. Even though there were extended combos and they were really amazing combos, they all ended with the command grapple. So this is something that's showing us a little bit something different outside of that, which is telling us that there's going to be different routes. And the first thing that I noticed was particularly her special move, which was the upward dive nose kick right here, and then continuing it with the scarf to ground scarf attack. So essentially she does the air one and staggers him, and as the stagger is happening and you're getting electrocuted, as you guys saw right there, she drops down and hits you with another one and continues swinging the scarf. Now with the addition of the assists, what ends up happening is the swing of the scarf right there, you can go ahead and hit an assist, and the assist is going to go ahead and pick up the character and pretty much set them up for you to go ahead and do another rotation and another hit of the combo. Now there's her backwards Hammond kick, and there's the scarf jump. Now that's interesting. I don't know if maybe is the fact that he combined, that the developer turned around and combined two moves in one set, but apparently if you use the scarf, you can go into the command grapple, which this was a command grapple at the time. Now, here's another thing that I'm noticing here. Her ultimate is a counter. And this is going to be definitely something to look forward to, especially in the beginning days of JoJo's All-Star Battle R, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be mashing buttons. So a player like Lisa, which was considered a high-tier player in that particular JoJo All-Star Battle, now can definitely be that much more of a higher tier. But let's go ahead and check out the moves side by side and see exactly what changed in the animation and what we're getting with Lisa in regards to All-Star Battle versus All-Star Battle R, which will give us obviously the new combo routes that we're looking forward to in All-Star Battle. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this and get into this bread and butter of Lisa. As we got here on the screen, we got the Blasphemy is Prohibited move or technique from the original all-star battle being showcased on the right side or on my left side over here, and then on my right side over here we have, of course, the same technique but in the all-star battle R format. The biggest difference between one and the other is pretty obvious. If you get hit with this technique in all-star battle R, what will end up happening is the following. You will get knocked up in the air, allowing Lisa to be able to do more combinations. If you're on the ground, it will knock you up in the air. Versus in All-Star Battle, where you get hit with it, as you guys can see on the ground, it will not do so. Now, this move is actually being used in All-Star Battle R in the middle of a combo, and the character hasn't touched ground yet, and this is causing the character to bounce upwards. That is the same exact thing that's going to happen when the character is on the ground, opening up Lisa to be able to perform massive and different variable combos versus just using the command grapple combo that everybody was so known to use in the original All-Star Battle. There is a ground version of this technique as well, so you can definitely use the ground version, and I believe that the ground version is actually going to work like the original All-Star Battle, where if you hit a character with it, it's only going to stagger them and not cause the bounce, but the aerial version will cause the bounce. So unfortunately, I had a little hiccup in my video, and there's a part that literally just shows it up in all blanks. So I'll have to skip the part where there's the command grapple, where she goes ahead and flips over you and just does the scarf electrocution and lands next to you. I know I'm talking on this side of things with this particular moveset moving there. Nonetheless, I want you guys to know that the move itself is exactly the same, but the bigger difference in All-Star Battle R is the simple fact that that can be accessible at any point in time in any of the combos. So you can use that from the 2-week into whatever intricate combo that you have, as long as the character's on the ground, it'll work. And that's the way that they got it set up. Now, over here on this move, we have this thing, obviously it's called You Picked a Bad Time to Test Me or whatnot. This is the scarf swing that she has in All-Star Battle, as you guys can see here. The difference between them primarily being that on the right side over here, in this particular JoJo iteration or All-Star Battle R, when you do the scarf swing, you can immediately go into another technique, period. Now, that's not new, because over here you could do that and then go, from my understanding, in All-Star Battle, you could cancel this move by using some of your meter and then going into the command grapple, where as to an All-Star Battle R, you don't require a meter to be able to do so. You can actually do an immediate move right after you hit him with the scarf, giving you an opportunity to get into different combo routes. And already Lisa was already a high tier character, like I mentioned before. This is just making Lisa that much more stylish, and I appreciate that. Yo, touch her up to make her look beautiful. Why not? Because definitely the whole new look for her, I really dig it. But if she's styling and has more combo routes and is that much better overall as an actual character, then I gotta sit here and praise her and let you guys know that Lisa will be seen online a lot of times. Now, the next move that we're talking about here is the Super Aja. That hasn't changed. That is straight up the exact same from game to game. The difference is that you could actually combo into the Super Aja in All-Star Battle R. In All-Star Battle R, if you have the right setup, you can go ahead and have the character start dropping and use the Super Aja, and the Super Aja from a bounce off on the ground can be used to catch him into the technique. Another way that it can be set up is, of course, with the assist. Another setup that they got going on here is that immediately after the scarf, when you do the scarf usage, you can use the Super Aja as well. These aren't EX cancel style techniques. These are straightforward, just usage of the combo and of your meter with standard super techniques mixed in together. And once we get our hands on the game and we start learning how to do EXs and learning how to keep the characters juggled and whatnot in the air, that's really what's going to pave the way to make All-Star Battle R be the game, possibly one of the biggest game of the years in terms of fighting games. In All-Star Battle R, they're letting you know, hey, we're trying to make every move that you can have in the arsenal be as optimal as possible so you can make the best of the character and what she does. Now, ultimately, no pun intended, we have here the ultimates. Now, these ultimates actually work the exact same way. It is a counter ultimate, so the character who's fighting you has to attack you. Now, the difference between one and the other is that All-Star Battle R will stay on the screen. That means she will stay spinning on the screen slightly longer in order to be able to bait you a little bit further. Ultimately, that makes it a much useful ultimate, especially in the heat of the moment. And that's also going to be another reason why she is going to be used a lot early on in the game, particularly because the way her movesets work. One, it's going to be easy to get into, I'm telling you right now. And two, she's going to have this ultimate counter that when you're going to sit there pissed as fuck every single time. Letting you know right now. I'm just letting you know right now. You're going to be sitting there pissed off every single time this technique gets unleashed on you because of the simple fact that early on in the game, we're going to want to do combos. We're going to want to do all this stuff. We're going to want to beat all up in people's face, putting the pressure, what we did in the lab and all that good stuff. And ultimately, she's going to be the one hard counter that's going to make us slow down the pace at first. And then once we start getting used to it, slowly but surely, Lisa may start fading away from the rank scene once people start figuring out how to deal with this counter ultimate. That's all I really have for Lisa. She actually looks amazingly decent. I think that she is going to be a top dog in the game, obviously, like I mentioned already throughout the video pretty much. Nonetheless, I think that her adjustments are going to give her more options into her combo route. She still does have the toe kick. The toe kick actually, or the jump, that actual toe jump is a Rekka, and her scarf, believe it or not, has turned into a Rekka as well. You can go ahead and go from the 2 hits into something else, 2 hits into low, 2 hits into jump high, 2 hits into cancel. You can go into 2 hits into the kick dance pose, which actually is a confirmed hit now, just like Johnny Joestar's backflip into the horse. All of those things were added into her iteration of the game. And without further ado, I'm going to leave the video there. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit the sub, the like, the share. Continue coming through for more JoJo action. Holla at the boy. We're going to be having a massive video in regards to the Game Fest gameplay trailer that we got just a few hours back over here on June 13th and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and break that video down. Super analysis, full uncut video. Everything is going to be there. It's going to be pretty long. I hope you guys come through and enjoy that kind of content. I know generally I try to keep my videos about 12, 13 minutes long, but that video may be a consolidated 30, 40-minute video. And that's going to give us a very deep insight on what to expect from JoJo's All-Star Battle R coming in September, of course. The demo on the 16th will be hosting a small tournament as well, a small player tournament and whatnot. So if you're here, come through because we'll be playing some JoJo All-Star Battle R online with friends, with you guys, and of course testing all the 4 characters that they're giving us. With that being said, though, holla at the boy, and I'm gonna leave it at that. DBGTX, I'm out.